sports. Welcome between these hallowed hedges. Sanford Stadium in Athens, Georgia, home to the Georgia Bulldogs. Where they've had a little chicken, they've had a little drink, and friends, it's time once again to let the big dogs eat. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. Fair catch called for and made. Set for a first down play. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. The throw to the outside is complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Trying to convert this second and short. To the air, it's Raiola. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted.
All right, good news, the game just got started. There's still a lot of football left to play. The bad news is that we've already now turned it over and handed the defense an interception. Quarterback's going to have to be more dialed into his decision-making in this game.
Line gets set, first down. He wants to throw. He's going for it all. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
The defense's head may still be spinning. They're just outside the red zone now, 1st and 10 from the 22. He'll come out throwing on first down. That's caught. It's dealt. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient most of the time, that drag route's going to come open.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Going up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's dealt. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He wants to throw it again. Safe completion on the screen. Touchdown, Georgia! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with the system.
The Cornhuskers will hustle to the line. Dropping back, it's Raiola. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
They'll try the run. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play, moves the chains for the first down.
Well, it's an electrifying run. You think about the tradition at the running back position for the Bulldogs. Herschel Walker and his Heisman Trophy. No Sean Marino. And how about this? Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, and Sony Michel all there at the same time. I bet this guy could have gotten to that rotation, though, because he's got those types of skills.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to pass their way in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, you obviously want to get your receivers the football down here in the red zone, but it's tough to throw it to them because the windows are so small. So I like the idea, handing it off to that guy and seeing if he can do something with the speed.
This defense has said you are not running it in. They've stuffed 2 straight runs, and now it's 3rd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Power football with the run. Out across the 30, marked down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. First down to start the drive after the break. They'll ride the hot hand. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Huskers want to crank the tempo. Single back formation, and they give it to it. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Here comes the hurry up.
That's a great-looking run there. Nebraska's had such a great lineage at running back. When you think back to the great Roger Craig or Amon Green, Lawrence Phillips, or Rex Burkhead, they always seem to be pumping somebody up into the NFL. This guy has a chance to play on Sunday because of his skills.
He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. The Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to pass, it's Raiola. Finds his big tight end. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Running back searching for a hole. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Fast motion from the offense. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
Yes, that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They knock him down right there.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
And as an offense, having success on a run play like that early in the game just opens up all the possibilities of your playbook moving forward. Play action, running the ball, throwing the ball, screens, anything is at your disposal at this point.
And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
For the offense.
Quarterback will audible. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. They'll immediately call timeout. This offense has a second down play. From the shotgun, the inside give. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game going.
The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Dropping back, it's back. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Georgia going up tempo. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. The sure hands, it's Etienne. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Georgia, 14. Nebraska, 7.
The Cornhuskers will kick it away to start the second half. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Finds his way up to the 24 before he goes out of bounds. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
It's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Back to throw, it's back. Makes a connection. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that. And the Dogs getting set on 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Throw toward the end zone, picked off right at the goal line. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. And that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Got some room to run. He's at the 10. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Dogs! The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
And quarterbacks love running backs who can catch the ball because they're stat patterns. That's an easy throw for this quarterback to make. He's just letting his running back do all the work. Get him the football out in space and let the magic happen.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Looking for a man, it's Raiola. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Huskers moving quickly to the line.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he didn't squeeze it, it's loose. And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble.
You know, fumbles really just comes down to luck. Oblong-shaped ball just can bounce any which way whatsoever. The offense right there, very lucky that one went out of bounds.
Coming after him. It's no surprise at all to find a Georgia defensive lineman wreaking havoc in the backfield.
Yeah, I find those big, physical, aggressive dudes that can be physical enough to play the run in the SEC and then pin your ears back and go get quarterbacks. Georgia does that and finds those guys really, really often.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. They're trying to get to it. And he's sacked. A big play on fourth down to stop this drive.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up. Run it. Do something. You can't take a sack on fourth down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. On the move at the 30. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
You know, they pride themselves on being physical at the point of attack, dominating at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there picking up the first down.
And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
That last incompletion leaves them with 2nd and 10 from the 21. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
This defense is heating up. They got an interception the last possession. You could tell breaking on the football really, really well, seeing where the quarterback's throwing it, going to try to get it. Got another hand on it, almost had another interception.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He's got it. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Got nothing last time, now 2nd and goal from the 3. They'll run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia! The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
take a little exhale. You know, you did your job, you got points, now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap. David, make right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Got his man on the right. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. The Huskers come to the line in the hurry-up. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. He fires it out to the right. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. The Cornhuskers have it with a 1st and 10.
That's a first down for the offense.
Back to the air one more time. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
At the 18. First down for the offense.
They'll run it from the gun. Headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was capped off with an impressive 18-yard touchdown run. They've got it down to a 2-touchdown deficit, trailing by 14 and about to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. And now the offense will come onto the field again. To the air, it's Beck. Got a man in the middle. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Looking to move it through the air. He spins that thing down the middle. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
I tell you, you got to be careful through the defense right now because you're behind. I know you want to be aggressive. You might want to start blitzing, getting a lot of guys close to the line of scrimmage, but this offense is going to take opportunities when they have one-on-ones, and they just did right there.
Fires toward the end zone. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is frustrating. You know, you're an offense. You're in a great position. You're up by 2 scores. all you do is take care of the football. Premium, taking care of the football. We're trying to run some clock.
And it's picked off for the third time today.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed.
Touchdown Bulldogs! And they take it in for 6 more points. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fair catch called for and made. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears back, getting to the quarterback. I know it's a pass every single time. Palmer, I'm trying to pad my stats. I'm sure you're just trying to stay up there.
Well, we're definitely just trying to stay alive at this point, but you're also trying to build confidence, too, for your next opponent. If you can find some completions late in the game, even though it looks like you're going to lose it, it's all about building on the good things you do this week so that you're out executing at a higher level the next time.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete, a missed opportunity.
I think after failing on the 4th down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, and this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect it.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long. So let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game, take the W into the locker room.
Second down after that incompletion. Back to pass, it's Beck. And the laundry drops as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty's on. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense getting set for 1st down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals.
I'll tell you, for this defense, they're going to have to find a way to bracket this slot receiver because of how athletic he is. They're going to need to make sure they've got linebackers and DBs surrounding this guy at all times.
And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. So they might try to score again. Get it out on the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Georgia comes quickly to the line.
On the flag. It's down, second and goal.
Trying to punch it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They've moved it right to the edge, and they need 1 more yard for the touchdown. Touchdown, Dogs! And the punishment has been extended.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Coming out with it, it's Johnson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. The give to the tailback. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play.